Edo Guba election, PDP mocks Okpebholo over failure to articulate campaign manifesto. I tell you, Okpebholo said he doesn't need manifesto to do the right thing in Edo State. That if there's no light, is it manifesto that he will use to put light? Or is it manifesto that will tell him to put light? If there's no good road, is it manifesto that will help him or that will tell him or remind him to put good road? That he doesn't need manifesto to rule the people. The question is, before the election, how are you going to engage the electorate to convince them that you are the right man? If you don't have manifesto, if you are avoiding public speaking and all of that. So how are you going to convince the electorate to vote you? Or is it because APC is in power, they are not capitalizing on rigging at all levels? Because Shomole is the master rigger. Okay, APC, they rig without style. So maybe the bank is banking on rigging for him to win the election. I can't just understand this, I'm telling you. So now PDP is mocking him for his inability to put his manifesto together, articulate them, and sell himself, apart from Oshobole speaking for him. No wonder Nahihari, the commissioner for information and communication in Edo State, has told Oshobole to stop speaking for Okpebholo. Let Okpebholo come and speak for himself. And they're challenging him for governorship debate. Okpebholo will never appear. Let me say literacy bad though, because in this 21st century or whatever, you cannot rule without good education, without being eloquent. You really need to speak for yourself and convince people that you are the right man. If you cannot, there's a limit to which godfathers can carry you. You have to learn to carry yourself. So the People Democratic Party has mocked the candidate of the disoriented All Progressive Congress APC, Okpebholo, for failing to articulate any purposeful campaign manifesto. Oh boy. Ideas or plan that can benefit the people of Edo State. The reason he remains alienated from the electorate. Exactly. He has nothing to tell the electorate, and that is why he's alienated. Okay, that means he has alienated, he's an alien. He has alienated himself from the populace, from the electorate. Nah, man, this is a challenge. So if we know that this guy has issue with articulating his position, how can this kind of person lead a whole state constructively? Of course, that is not a spare market. Being at Osademe Avenue Government House is not a Uwelu spare market. That is the thing. Now, wow. So the party asserted that its flag bearer in the September 21, 2024 Edo governorship election, Aso Igodalo, is the candidate campaigning and engaging the people of Edo State on issues ahead of the election. So while the PDP candidate, Dr. Aso Igodalo, continues to marshal out detailed people-based and development-oriented manifesto that embodies the yearning and aspiration of the people of Edo State in every sector of life, the APC candidate, in contrast, only groups with pitiable absence of ideas and lack of understanding of the intricate demands of governance, the PDP said. I pity Okpebholo, if not so. See, if it is true that in no book, then wahala dey. This was contained in a statement signed by the National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba. Also, while PDP candidate is galvanizing the citizens on ways to sustain and further build on the current development in the state, the APC candidate is not able to connect with the people, having not demonstrated any capacity for governance. No wonder the APC candidate has been avoiding the media and town hall engagements with the people of Edo State. Such pathetic deficiency of ideas by the APC candidate further confirms the stand of the majority of the people of Edo State, including prominent members of the APC, who have publicly stated that the APC candidate is unelectable and does not possess the required competence, capacity, experience, and proficiency to govern. This lack of capacity explains why the APC candidate has largely remained quiet and uninspiring on the floor of the Senate and cannot point to any tangible development project he attracted to Edo State in its capacity as a senator. This pathetic situation is compounded by the issue of intelligibility and consequential disqualification of the APC candidate over alleged forgery of INEC voters card and birth documents. Nigerians now know the reason the APC governorship campaign in Edo State remains comatose, completely devoid of issues and unable to attract any serious attention from the voting population in the state. This is why the APC and its leaders are frustrated and now resort to smear campaign, promoting and instigating violence, having realized that Monday Okpebholo is no match for PDP's Dr. Aswe Iwedalu, whose popularity, public acceptance, track record of impactful performance in the corporate world, and vision for Edo State have completely dwarfed and domed the APC ahead of the election. Hey, see war of words. I'm telling you. So the PDP is therefore not surprised that many selfless and progressive-minded individuals in APC are publicly expressing preference and support for our candidate, Dr. Aswe Iwedalu. Our party salutes the people of Edo State for their unwavering support for Dr. Aswe Iwedalu, who personifies their general aspirations and will on the platform of the PDP, the statement concluded. Oh boy. So this is exactly what is happening now. The PDP is now challenging Okpebholo and mocking him for not being able to articulate his manifesto. The question is that in this 21st century, if you are not academically sound, if your IQ is not sound, okay, you will not be able to make impact, because every day intelligence is developing. Every day people are getting smarter, getting more informed. Every day people are changing things. The world is dynamic. So an illiterate, we saw what happened during Buhari government. Without education, Buhari was just a dummy in office. Okay, we're also seeing the scandal around the education of Tinubu as a president. We can see the resultant economic and political decisions he's making right now. Okay, and an intelligent person will not make some of those policies. Now, if you replicate that at state level, you are going to put somebody probably whose education is questionable as your governor. Hey, how is he going to hold the right cabinet meetings? How is he going to be asking the right questions? How is he going to pioneer the affairs of the state in a very constructive and proactive manner? I don't know. So if this accusation is real, then I pity the people of Edo State. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment over this issue.